everyone, this is AlphaAli. Welcome back to the channel. Hope everyone's doing okay. So today I'm doing a VOD review. This is actually for BurgerQueen and it is a Plat 2 game. And it's actually on the brand new map. I think it's called Runa Sapi, I believe is how you pronounce it. It's a very, very pretty map. I've only played on it, I think, once or twice before I've done this VOD. So as, you know, a lot of people are very, very new to this map. So I'm not going to be too kind of focused too much on positioning on this one. Because obviously, you know, you're going to end up learning the positioning as you're going along with these maps. But it is a win and they basically put, I've started to get more into comp recently. Instead of playing 5 comp games, and I'll go and play in the versus AI for weeks until I go again. This game is a 5-stack from what I remember. It's my first time playing in a 5-stack. Oh, okay, nice. I believe my movement and awareness studies work, but to be fair, this is my second time playing on this map. And I've been healing the tank when I didn't need to and I could have left it to my bestie, the Honor. The DPS passive has traumatized me. And also the controller disconnects after the first team fight. Okay, so overall sweet. Obviously, you know, I'm not going to be too harsh with positioning on this one, just purely because of how new it is and everything. Like, even myself, I'm still trying to, like, learn where I need to position as I'm doing the map, basically. But it's really nice that you got, you know, a nice little 5-stack with you guys. Because you have a 5-stack, this is going to give you some really, really great comms as well. Because, you know, people can call out when they're getting weak, stuff like that. It doesn't, you know, you don't really have to look up about as much, I guess, compared to, like, if you're, like, soloing and stuff like that. But yeah, so I guess if you guys want your own VOD review, would you like your own free Mercy VOD review? I do them live on my Twitch on Sundays at 2 PM in the UK, but don't worry if you can't make that time, as I also do them offline and upload them straight to YouTube as well. They only cost 7,500 Koala Moolah, or channel points as they're probably better known, which you can get completely for free by watching, like, my streams, basically. I also stream on Wednesdays, Fridays and Saturdays at around 5:30 PM UK, so be sure to hop on over there, get saving, and you can have your very own VOD either shown live on stream or be done offline and just be posted to YouTube afterwards. For more info, do not be afraid to hop into the stream or come and join the Koala Creek Discord and ask one of my lovely mods over there. The link for that will be in the description. Now, back to the VOD. And I'll just get straight into the VOD. We do have the Rose Gold Mercy on as well, which I think is really, really cute. It's such a cute skin. Obviously, it's such, like, a great charity skin as well. I feel like a lot of my VODs coming up are going to have a lot of, like, what's it called? Rose Golds. But it's all good so far. Obviously, you're doing these, like, nice little GA cancels to be able to keep up with our soldier. Very, very nice. Nice. So because our honor isn't too here yet, I'd be looking to jam myself forward a little bit quicker with the soldier here. And then just in case if you need to try and flick it onto the Zarya. But that really, really great so far. Very, very nice. Nice. Okay, yeah. I know you're trying to look for the Zarya right now. Do not be too worried about the Zarya. Yes, you can stand here and look at her and just be like, okay, does she, doesn't she? But you know where your honor is. Your honor has got some really, really good LOSs to the Zarya right now. So allow her to shoot this Zarya and obviously, like, you know, like, heal her up and everything. Or we could just vibe with the soldier. And then, you know, we keep LOS of her. We keep an eye on her. Remember, we can look through walls to check our health, you know, check her HP and everything as well. So we're not desperate to be able to kind of, like, just to get in here, you know, okay? We can very much vibe back, wait to check if she's okay, and then go in if we need to. Alright, we keep it going though. Nice. Love how you're constantly checking this angle as well, just in case. Nice. All good. Very, very good beam management there. Nice heals. Very, very nice. Okay. Yes, that is complete. What I would do here is, because I know that soldier is your main bleeding target here, but your Zarya's gonna have some high, you know, gonna have some charge now. She's at 89 charge, okay? Allow yourself to go forward and go with her here. This is completely fine time for you to go with the tank, by the way, because I believe that she was out of LOS of your honor. Yeah, so she would have been out of LOS of the honor because obviously the honor was playing, like, really, really, like, far back, okay? Don't be afraid to go with your Zarya right now, because your Zarya has some really high charge. Go in with her, allow her to get these really, really quick kills, because she's gonna go for the cast in a second now, right? Go with her and just pop a blue beam onto her. Allow her just to be so aggressive. Wipe the team fight and keep her charge as well. You play with Zarya a lot differently as Mercy compared to a lot of the other tanks, and the reasoning is because we don't really want Zarya to die. Because if Zarya dies, Zarya loses her charge, and we want to try and, you know, make sure that she keeps as much charge as she can, because if she dies, obviously she loses charge, and it's very, very hard for her to get that charge back up. However, if we can keep her alive and keep her maintained, then she can keep her charge, and, you know, she'll just, you know, enter the next team fight with, like, 70-60 charge, because it will start to decay over time and everything. But she bubbles back to 100 straight away. Okay, we need to try and keep her up as much as possible. So that's why I don't really mind if you're going in with her. But instead of you slinging back to your soldier here, think, okay, how can we wrap up this team fight really, really quickly? We can go for this cast now. He's by himself. Go up with your Zarya and be aggressive here. Alright, we can go in though. You end up doing so, which is great. Obviously, you just end up getting out, which is unfortunate. But that's all good. Nice. Make that more of a direct GA underneath, by the way, underneath kind of like where that boss was, by the way, just to make sure that we're kind of like staying underneath LOS of the Sojourn. We could have slung ourselves into this room as well, but remember that opens up angles, so it would have been safer if we just GA'd ourselves underneath that carriage. But with that, really, really great so far. Very, very nice. I'm guessing this is a controller disconnect, so we'll wait for that to come back on in a second. Are we back? Are we back? Yeah, we're back. Woo! So unfortunately, Joker does end up dying here. Nice. Oh, okay. Don't be afraid here. Don't be afraid to do this res here. The reasoning is because Zarya could bubble you, and you have comms as well. Remember, you have comms. I know it's risky. If you do need to do this res as well, it needs to be slightly risky. Maybe do it more so you're hugging this kind of like, what is this food truck? What are we selling? What are we selling? I guess bagels. Or is it donuts? Wait, they're donuts! Okay, no, never mind, they're donuts. So come over to the donut stand, okay? I'm gonna come and res over here. Remember, you have comms, okay? So what you can do is you can ping the res, or you can like talk to your Zarya, be like, I'm going to res this. You go and res. Zarya's not used her bubble recently, so she's going to have it online. Bam, she can bubble you. One key thing I really like to do as Mercy when I'm playing with a Zarya is try to track her bubbles a little bit. The way I do that is obviously, you know, just seeing when she's last used her bubbles and so it means that if she's just used a bubble, I'm a bit like, oh, maybe I shouldn't res yet. But if I know that she hasn't used a bubble in a while, I'm not going to be afraid to be able to go for that res, and I'll just tell my Zarya like, hey, I need bubble for res kind of thing, okay? Because if you get bubbled here, you can get that res off really, really nicely. You don't have to be like really, really risky, like, oh my gosh, but I'm scared this Doomfist as we're backing away, okay? Your Zarya can bubble you, it's going to be completely fine, and then we just could do a straight little nice little GA back to our soldier, and bam, we're all safe and sorted. Alright, we keep on going though. That's all good. Nice. Obviously we end up GAing ourselves across to our soldier, which is the complete right thing to do. Very, very nice. Very, very nice. So we've slightly moved around the corner, and the reason is because obviously we hear this Doomfist trying to charge for us. Very, very nice game sense here, moving out of the way for it. Very, very nice. I love that. Nice sling away as well. Nice. Nice. Very, very nice. My only thing, yeah, so if you do this vertical super jump here, do this as a straight GA just to try and make sure that your Zarya is okay. Remember, same thing. We want to try and make sure that she keeps up that charge. So just make sure this is a kind of like a more of an aggressive sling as soon as it happened. But love how far back you play with this Doomfist. You know, forcing him to try and like come to you basically to be able to get to you. Very, very nice. Very well played here. But nice. Nice. Very nice. Obviously allowing your honor to do so afterwards. Fortunately, you can't really do anything too much for your Junkrat there. Very nice res. Nice rotation out as well. Nice check-in for your honor. I respect the peel there for her. Let's quickly talk about this. So this is fine, because obviously, you know, you're trying to get back to your Zarya. At this point, don't be afraid to use your Zarya to be able to get to the soldier. And then when we get to the soldier, cancel your GA straight away, okay? You just want to try and get into beam range of these guys, because what you want to do is you're kind of letting your GA kind of fully play out, and then you kind of like drop in front of him like this, okay? We don't want that to happen, because let's say that soldier hits a few bullets on us and a helix, bam, we're gone, okay? We want to try and make it so the soldier ends up, you know, being in front of us still at all times, and he obviously has his bubble, so the bubble will happen, bada bing, bada boom, helix, bam. You know, Zarya has like full charge again. Alright? So just make sure that we're doing this as a quicker like cancel GA basically. Or just allow him just to run back and come to you LOS. Alright, but keep it going. Ooh, okay. We've used our push your damage boost here a little bit more than what you did onto the Zarya, but other than that, really, really great. Just push forward with her. I can see you like trying to learn the map as it's happening. It's okay. Because I would be the exact same right now. Nice backing out. I'm hoping you get your Zarya out. Nice. Nice. Do that as a sling out to here, by the way. Because you know, no matter like what map you're doing, even if it's like a brand new map for yourselves as well, you know that if you sling yourself out back to where you came from, the enemies are most likely not going to be there, okay? So, you know how, because we know that we were playing around here earlier, right? Because you come around this corner and then you've come around, like, around here, basically, all right? So we know if we're in here, right, and we're trying to help our Zarya out, and we know that they're there, we know that this is going to be safe, okay? So just do this as, like, a little GA over to here. Other than that, they're really, really great so far. Nice peel as well. Just another thing, you don't need to heal people to full HP, okay? What I would do here is actually I would stick the blue beam onto the Zarya a little bit sooner. If we stuck the blue beam onto the Zarya a little bit sooner, we would have got rid of this this soldier instantaneously, all right? Yes, you want to try and heal up your honor, but at the same time as well, is your honor being attacked right now? No. And I love how you have left her on that slight bit of HP to be able to, you know, self-heal. But at the same time, you know, if she is fully safe, which she will be, because obviously the Doomfist has gone out because it was low HP, so it's going to go back to the team. There's nobody else in this room to be able to contest us right now. Just go straight full send with your Zarya and damage boost her a little bit sooner than what you did, okay? Nice. Nice. I respect what you wanted to do with the rotation. It's just unfortunate that we don't know the map well enough yet to be able to do that cleanly. Really, really great. Nice. Do that as... Ooh! Okay, do that as a cancel GA, okay? I'm gonna tell you why. So, we GA cancel. Because what you're doing is you just do this, like, mini backwards GA, okay? And this is the reason why I end up getting caught out now, okay? We don't need to sling ourselves into the room. And we know that because they popped the Doomfist ult. If we sling ourselves into the room, we sling ourselves to the honor, bada bing, bada boom, you know, meteor strike, bam, that's 2 supports being squished, end of team fight, okay? So I like that you have that awareness. Very, very nice. However, okay, we want to try and make sure that... Yeah, I got some Game Pass rewards. Okay, so it's, luckily it's not showing up on the thing, but it's on my monitor. But yeah, so obviously we don't want to go in with the honor, so I respect, but just do a cancel GA here. Do a cancel GA, because then what ends up happening now in a second is we're going to have our GA back open and ready to be able to avoid the Doomfist. Now, another thing as well, think to ourselves, who is the Doomfist most likely going to go for with his ult? Ding, ding, ding. So... all we need to do here is we just need to kind of GA, obviously stay split. So do this just like a GA cancel, play split, and then all we have to do now is look to make sure that our honor's okay. If the Doom just decides to go to us, oh, we saved our GA. Look, there's a Zarya there. Straight GA up onto the high ground so we can force more cooldowns out of the Doomfist. But yeah, we just need to try and make sure that we're like saving our GA here. We're not doing like this like weird like mini backwards GA. But it's good, we keep on going. So unfortunately, your honor deserves the game taken out. Nice reso using the cover. Very, very nice. Don't be afraid to sling yourself out into cover, by the way, here. Like, I would have maybe slung myself out onto these, like, stairs or something, just to make sure that we're, like, okay. Or we can sling ourselves into this room or something. We just want to make sure that we're, like, not stood out in the open for a little bit here. That's so good, just helping everyone get back in. Nice, try to help your honor out. It's just unfortunate that Zaryans are kind of like by herself. I respect, obviously trying to go forward for Zarya. Nice push on the damage boost here. Go forward with your Zarya here. Same thing again, right? Because we want to try and clear up these guys really, really quickly. Yes, your what's it called? Your soldier is weak, but he's walking back now into the LOS of honor. Allow honor to heal up this what's it called, this soldier, and you push in aggressively with this Zarya. She's once again, she's probably gonna be 100 charge. There we go. So she's gonna be what's it called, she's gonna have a lot of damage to be able to do in this room. Allow your honor to heal up the soldier. Doom's gonna go and do his own thing, so he's not really gonna attack any of you guys. So just allow your honor to be able to heal up the soldier, and you go in aggressively with the Zarya here with the damage boost, alright? Same thing again, go in aggressively with the Zarya here. Right now, Doom's acting as a distraction, right? Doom's acting as a distraction to kind of pull the attention to you guys, while these guys can rotate around and out of this room, okay? We want to try and make sure we stay with our Zarya as much as we can here. Keep on damage boosting in that room, okay? Because who's gonna die first? A full HP Doomfist or a full HP soldier? The full HP soldier, because obviously he's got less health Yes, he does end up having the Mercy and the Zarya, sorry, and the Moira with him, but you are more likely to be able to do a lot more damage to this soldier rather than the Doomfist and, you know, damage missing your, what's it called? Your soldier. She ends up getting nanoed, nice. At this point, we do have to kind of play back a little bit. Valk this. I would have Valked this. The reasoning is because we still have people alive, okay? We have our Order who's committed the nano, and we obviously we have a Zarya that's full charge with a nano. Valk this, okay? If we Valk this here, we can very easily do a quick GA forward and kind of like maybe like come off to the side or something. Allow ourselves to regen our health ever so slightly. And then if these guys are all good, go for the res afterwards, okay? I feel like you kind of like realize the soldier's gone. It's like, well, what can I do now, okay? Try and think to ourselves, okay, let's Valk, let's go in aggressively with these guys because, you know, we're committed in. Yes, it just means we're using 2 support ultimates at the same time, but I would rather we did that and secure the team fight because then we're pulling the team fight to their spawn doors at this point, and we've already extended our lead so much. With push, you want to try and extend your lead as much as possible because if you extend your lead like to the absolute maximum and they've got very, very little, it makes it extremely hard for, you know, what's it called? The enemy team to be able to pull it back from that point, basically. All right, so what I would be doing here is I would be as soon as the soldier gets shot, pop the Valk, GA myself forward with the GA refresh, and just either come up onto here or something, or go around to the side, as I said, basically. And we just want to play aggressively here and keep up with these guys, all right? Because we want to try and keep these guys alive because we've committed with that nano. All right, we keep on going though. We're gonna see what ends up happening. I feel like unfortunately your Honor's gonna fall in now. Your Junkrat unfortunately loses the 1v1 and your Zarya ends up falling, which is unfortunate. But I feel like we should have definitely popped the GA there. Sorry, not pop the GA, pop the Valk. But it's good, we can go into next team fight with the Valk. We do have grab as well. So it's all good. See how that ends up playing out. Nice. I would have stayed there. The reason is because there's no need for you to back out. You're not being dove by the Doomfist yet. You can't hear that it's like, you know, close enough to you guys. So just play aggressively here for a second, alright? Because the reason why as well is because you're opening up this angle to the soldier and we opened it up again to him. We don't want to try and do that again if we can. Alright, we keep on going though. Nice slinging as well to get yourself, you know, to play as far back as possible. That's a very early Valk by then, so I'm glad that you didn't pop yours as well. Nice. I respect that, Valk. I was just about to say to you, pop your Valk. Just make sure that we're using it to stay with the Zarya, okay? The reason why we pop our Valk is for the Zarya, isn't it, right? Because obviously our Honor is very, very out of LOS. I feel like she's completely out of the way. We want to try and keep her up because she's going to have a grab and also she's going to be really, really weak. So make sure that we're trying to, you know, we are G'ing ourselves forward with the Zarya here, making sure that we're keeping her up more than what we have done. Nice. Stay with her. Stay with her. Commit with her here. We want to commit with her here because, what's it called? We've lost our Junkrat, that's fine. Junkrat got dove by like 2 people. So allow him to die. We wanted to keep our Zarya up. We want to keep her alive. Keep her up enough so she can back out and come back into LOS of our Honor, okay? We want to stay with her because I feel like she's going to fall in now. Yeah. And it's the reason is because we don't commit with her. That's a very aggressive res, which does end up playing out. But we needed to stay with her, so we didn't end up needing to do that res, basically. Although it's good to res Zarya, you know, she's going to come back with, like, 0 charge. What's better? We res her and she comes back with 0 charge, or we try and keep her alive as long as possible with our Valk? It's the second one, okay? So we need to try and make sure that we stayed with our Zarya a little bit more. All good. So you guys have still got the point as well, which is really, really great. You guys can, like, keep pushing it forward, basically. My only thing is obviously be careful behind. You can't really do anything for the soldier. You can't even res it as well, either. Hopefully they're going to start rotating to point. Nice positioning here. Nice peel. I love your peel for your Honor. It's so good. That's just unfortunate. Nice res, though. That's such a good res. It's just unfortunate that obviously the soldier walks forward and everything. But I respect the res because obviously you guys want to try and like keep that contest alive, especially because you've had your venture that's come back and everything. I really respect it. It's just unfortunate that, you know, Honor ends up being in the LOS of it. And you use your visor. Maybe winnable. If the soldier could get another pick, this is winnable. But no, they resed. Never mind. I was gonna say, I don't know why they... Your soldier, sorry, visored, but it's all good. Reset, go again. My biggest thing for you right now, BurgerQueen, though, is literally, like, I know you said in your thing, like, oh, I feel like I spent too much time with my tank. No, you've not spent enough time with your tank, in my opinion. You're playing, you know, you're playing the Zarya, so don't be afraid to stay with them and commit with them, okay? You know, at the end of the day, it doesn't really matter who we stay with. It's very much that we just try and keep people alive. And if we could keep people alive, and that involves maybe stealing a little bit of healing from the honor or something, that's fine in the end of the day. Because, you know, we managed to keep, people alive, which is the, you know, the goal at the end of the day. All right, this all good? Nice balance of the beams here, though. Nice. Just make sure that we're checking on our honor as we're doing this. By the way, we've peeked this angle so many times now. How can we change it so we're not taking all of the spam damage? Right? I'm gonna tell you when I would have moved. So, everyone's coming in. We can hear the payloads about here. So it's fine you playing here right now. I would stay here a little bit longer now. I would have rotated now. And the reasoning is because you know how much spam damage you're taking right now. You could very easily do a GA cancel and play slightly aggressively. Or you can sling yourself around and come to here. Because then that means that you're not taking all the spam damage that you and your honor are taking, okay? Because let's say one of them Helix rockets hits really badly, and then that hits both of you, and you both die, okay? We don't want that to happen. We want to try and play slightly split if we can from our honor, okay? So don't be afraid to come forward here a little bit, play split from your honor, and just play a little bit more aggressively. Remember as well, we don't mind playing aggressively here as well, because we can always peel back to our honor if we need to, alright? Keep it going though, because obviously it saves us from taking all the spam damage that we end up taking now, basically. And it also means as well we're ready and prepared to go forward with our Zarya. Loving the peel right now. Just make sure once we know that the Doomfist is going to get weak because our soldiers got back, we're looking to get back to our Zarya a little bit sooner because we don't want her to die. Once again, she's going to have high charge. We want to try and make sure that she stays up very nicely. Nice. Damage boost. Lovely beam management here. Very, very nice. Nice. Lovely. I was about to say, if you went for that res while that soldier was still alive, I was going to be so mad with you. But nice how you wait for, you know, your Zarya to get her. My other thing is just once again damage to Zarya a little bit more during that. Yes, I know that she's critical, but at the same time, you know, she's going to have so much charge. So just allow her to damage boost, allow her to, you know, get that pick off. Because we've not applied any damage boost to this kill here. Alright, we keep it going though. Very, very nice. Okay, so we've got our Valk again. Go with the bounce pad. Go with the bounce pad. No! Obviously, go with the bounce pad. Quick little fun tip. Like, your honor's taking this tip. So you were here, right? And we ended up slinging ourselves up here. How can we make a better rotation here to be able to try and get to these guys so that we don't take all this kind of spam damage by doing this rotation? We can use the fun bounce pad! Yeah, they've included a bounce pad on this map and it's quite fun. So you can like get yourself onto this bounce pad here and then you can get up and like kind of meet everyone like on this kind of high ground here-ish. So I would have done that personally. Just to make sure that you're not slinging yourself up in the air like you just did. And like into LOS everyone. You guys are broke ult, so it doesn't really matter too much on who does the healing here right now. But it's all good, nice. Nice ping to, you know to like where the Sojourn is. Nice meeting of your soldier. Very, very nice. Oh, don't G yourself in here because we know that they're in there, right? Just keep playing your safety, okay? If you're safe, stay in that space. Play here. Then if the Sojourn peeks it, we pop down here. There's a health pack if we desperately need it as well. But yeah, we could just kind of hop down here and play with your soldier over here. Alright? Keep it going though. Nice heals. Make sure we're staying in beam range of him, so we're not like just flinging ourselves like really far away from him. We'll just try and control our GAs to make sure that we're staying in a little bit more. Nice backing out here though. Very, very nice. When there's a visor, work on survivability rather than damage boosting, because I saw that he wanted to try and damage boost him, which is great, don't get me wrong, but it is better in that scenario if you just try and keep him up. If you try and keep our soldier up, it gives him more chance to be able to try and maybe hit some shots into the soldier. It's annoying because obviously he has kind of an aimbot and you don't, obviously, and that's kind of the reason why this isn't a fair, because if it was a fair matchup, like let's say they both didn't have ult and they were both just kind of shooting at each other, yes, damage boost and then go back to healing. However, because we're facing against a visor and he has aimbot and your soldier doesn't, we need to make sure that we're kind of helping remove that advantage basically that the soldier has by healing a little bit more here. But if it was like any other scenario where you were just kind of shooting both at one another, I'd understand a little bit more. But it's good, we keep it going. You guys are pushing up the payload still, which is really, really great. At this point, I've been screaming to my soldier, like, please, like, you know, wait for me, which I'm hoping he will. Nice, he just ended up staying in GA range, which is very, very nice. Unfortunately, Zarya ends up falling, so it's all good. We just need to reset, go back. Use your order, by the way, to do a straight GA there instead of the sling. That's all good. Okay, where are we going to position ourselves for the next team fight? Once again, do a GA cancel there instead of the backwards. Like that one. Don't be afraid to sling yourself here to be able to keep up with the soldier, because this is literally what's going to happen. The Doomfist is going to dive into like try and attack him again. So we want to use our sling to be able to keep up with him and keep him alive. Anna's here, so Anna can help with all these guys here. But don't be afraid to use your sling here to be able to stay with him a little bit quicker than what you did. Nice heals onto Anna. Nice peel for Anna as well. Just make sure we're using our cover in just in case the soldier goes to go and shoot us. But other than that, really, really great. Really well played. And we only use our, what's it called? Our grab as well, which is really, really huge. Nice. Push up with your soldier here. Nice. Valk. I would have Valked here for this res. The reason is because you end up kind of like being stood in like a really awkward spot to be able to get this res off. If you need to res this, just go and, what's it called? Go and Valk it for the res. They do have Bara now, so I kind of like stay with our soldier a tiny bit more just to make sure that he's okay. Follow your soldier around here, because you can GA to this door and then just stay at this kind of like door frame. Because if you can like stay at this door frame, yes, so soldier's gone a little bit more aggressively, in which case you can follow him if you want to. But let's say your soldier stays here and takes this 1v1 with this soldier, you have the option then to be able to help your Zarya, help your Ana, and help your soldier, okay? You want to try and make sure when we're positioning as Mercy to make sure that we're having it so we can kind of like help everyone at once, basically. Alright, we keep it going. Once again, don't be afraid to Valk here. Remember, we have a Valk. Use it for them extended beams if we need to. Because we've held on to our Valk for quite a while. Yeah, at this point we just have to reset. But yeah, we've held on to our Valk now for like 2 team fights, okay? If we need to Valk. Because I feel like we should have Valked there to try and help keep our soldier up. Because if we kept our soldier up, we would be able to keep Zarya up for longer. 3 grav with Ventral. Bam. We're done, okay? So don't hold on to your Valk. Nice. Okay, so we have obviously Ventral, nearly Zarya as well. Nice rotation with Zarya. Sorry, soldier even. Stay with your soldier here. I love how much you've been looking back at your team. It's just fortunate that your soldier ends up dying, but you did the absolute right thing here. You kept keeping an eye on your team and you saw how your soldier was doing. Just unfortunate that he falls. Nice res. Nice Valk. Go straight to your Zarya. Oh. Make sure you go straight to your Zarya, okay? Doom has gone away from the Order, so it's not desperate that we need to heal her up. Go straight to your Zarya here. That's all good. Fortunately, we don't have res for it anymore. At this point, we just have to look to back out, which is all good. That should help our Order back out, which is good. We just have to wait for our tank to respawn and everything. I put my damage boost onto my soldier. Yeah, I was just going to say, put your damage boost onto your soldier now. think about what else they might have also on the just in case. Remember, they've been on that forest for quite a while now and not used the barrage, so I'd be looking to make sure they, you know, they might have that. So play split. Very, very nice. Nice, go in aggressively with your Zarya here. And nice. Okay, overall, BurgerQueen, a very, very good game by you. I absolutely adore how much you want to peel for your second support. I love it. And I love as well how aware you are as well. I love your just general game sense as well. Your game sense is very, very good. I love, you know, how you've been playing against like Doomfist, making sure that you stay kind of like back and away, that you're playing split from your honor. It's absolutely amazing to see. I love how much peel you're giving for your honor as well. I love your checking on your team constantly as well, making sure that they're okay. Your like just overall awareness as Mercy is perfect. I love it. I really, really do, okay? It's absolutely amazing. My main thing with you, actually, and it's more so, I guess, how you play with Zarya more than anything, push up your tank some more, okay? You said to me, oh, I feel like I spent so much time with my tank. You didn't. You spent so much time with your soldier, which is great, because obviously it's very, very clear to me that you know that obviously soldier's your main blue beam target, which is great. But at the same time, okay, and this comes from a Mercy that plays a lot with a duo with a Zarya player. Obviously, people don't know Zelda's used to play Zarya a lot when she was meta back in Overwatch 1. And also, still to this day as well, plays a lot of Zarya. I know now from playing with him so much how, you know, high charge Zaryas work, and they all just want to walk forward with that blue beam, have all the resources just put into him because they could just wipe the floor with everyone, okay? And that's what I want you to do more. When you see your Zarya is full charge and is pushing into a room with squishies, put that blue beam onto them. Allow it to basically act as like a microwave, I guess, and just, you know, like into people, okay? So that's my first thing. Just, you know, go aggressive. My second thing is kind of your Valks. You did hold on to your Valks quite a bit, and when we are using our Valks, we're not using them with the correct people, okay? If we want to use Valks for extended beams, make sure we're using our Valks for extended beams. If we feel like we need to Valk for a res, okay? Don't be afraid to use your Valk, because it felt like, you know, there's a couple team fights where we could have maybe turned it round if we used our Valk, but instead we're holding on to it like, oh, I don't know. There's never ever a perfect time to Valk, okay? If you feel like you use a Valk, use your Valk. But other than that, a really, really great VOD of BurgerQueen. I did talk to you a tiny bit about positioning, but, you know, at the same time, it is a brand new map. It's something that you learn on the go, something that I'm also still learning on the go as well while I'm playing on the new map. So I'm not too worried about your positioning so much, because it felt like the positioning that you were using was really, really great. Alright, but without the BurgerQueen, absolutely beautiful VOD, and I absolutely loved it. But once again, thank you so much for on YouTube, as well as, well, I was supposed to say as well as on Twitch, but it's been recorded offline. If you guys do want your own VOD review, obviously I'll talk about it more at the beginning of the video. But yeah, just once again, thank you so much for watching. Hope you all enjoyed, and I'll see you all later. Bye!